When a culture's strong, new people become the culture, but when a culture's weak, the culture becomes like the new people. I've interviewed 7 of Sir Alex Ferguson's former players, Sir Alex Ferguson being arguably the greatest sporting manager of all time. How could he get, for 25 years, a team to win everything? Cycle out the best performers and they still won. Play with an objectively weak team and still win. How could he do that? So when I interviewed all of his players, I asked very similar questions, and what emerged to me was that he wasn't a master tactician. He didn't have the best strategy. In fact, one of his former players told me that one day his team talk before a huge game in London was, "Just don't F up my Sunday, it's sunny outside." And the reason why he didn't need to be this master tactician or strategist, and the reason why he basically just played 4-4-2, which is like the standard formation, is because, as they all said to me, he was a master man manager. And what they meant by that is he was a master of culture. Rio Ferdinand, who was one of his players for more than a decade and won everything with him, said to me,
"How many times do you think he came into our change room?" No idea.
He was there for 25 years, probably thousands of times. He said, no. He came in once. He didn't need to come in because the culture was in there. And if anyone in that room didn't act in line with the culture, forget the manager, we would fix it. All of us would fix it straight away.
And if you don't buy into our culture, you won't be here long. And that's the way it was at United. If you came and you weren't in you didn't buy into the culture and immerse yourself in it and become part of the fabric of the place, you weren't there more than a year or two.
Rio said to me that in the 10 years he was at Manchester United or whatever it was, not one time, and this is just a small proxy of culture, not one time did one player ever mention their salary in the dressing room. He said the minute I went over to, I think it was QPR, we talked about it every single day. Again, that's a self-reinforcing culture. We don't do that here. Gary Neville said to me, who was his left back for, again, 10, 12 years, said to me that one day Sir Alex Ferguson heard that the players, upon walking into the dressing room, hadn't signed Wendy, who was an elderly lady who got charity balls signed for a local school. Half of the players hadn't signed Wendy's balls.
And sometimes you're in a rush, aren't you? You're a football player, you're young. Wendy, I'll sign him after.
He said Sir Alex Ferguson came downstairs into the dressing room and effing killed us.
And only 5 players out of the 23 in the squad had signed the balls. The lack of respect to walk past Wendy, who was there to get the charity balls signed, and not sign them for him was a dereliction of duty. It was a lack of respect. It's not what you do.
Why would Sir Alex Ferguson care about these guys not signing, half of them not signing some charity footballs? When you piece together the jigsaw piece of Sir Alex Ferguson and his genius, it's because Sir Alex Ferguson knew that not signing Wendy's charity balls was a loss of a cultural value. And the cultural value was humility. And do you know who needs humility? Multi-millionaires with Lamborghinis in the 94th minute of the Champions League final away to